Hi there, everyone. I'm just still getting the stream up. I was a little distracted because the baby just left.
My niece came over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you, the baby.
They know already. They know already. It's my niece.
Don't say the baby. You say my niece.
I say they know it's my niece.
Yeah, okay, they know. But you say. Just because they know, that's fine. You say.
Fine, my niece came
Yes.
over.
She's your fucking niece.
She's still a baby.
So, she was born, she was a baby. Now she's your niece. She's got label now. She's not just a baby.
But mommy, you shouldn't be spending my inheritance. Okay, the stream is up. That's strange. No sound on this one. It was a little late. It was a little late to showcase it anyway, so probably just take your time. Ooh, that's a pretty building in Boston, though. That sure is a pretty building in Boston.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to put it on a different server for me. This server will do for now. Tukut, tukut, tukut. Mommy, not now. Like, please. Mosh, shush. Okay. Okay, now there's no distractions whatsoever. Hi there. Hi there, Damien. Hello, Joseph. Thank you again for coming. As well as Mackenzie. Hi. I was writing myself about the dog K-pop song. You mean Cat and Dog by TXT? Yep, I knew you would. that's like the most, like, you know, non-edgiest K-pop song I know that could probably influence a kid. And the chorus, I told you, he would love that. I just wanna be a dog.
Sami Zayn mid-match when the MFT arrive on foreign turf, attacking Zayn with relentless savagery. This massive boot from the even more massive.
By the way, today I did get my accessories for my WWE outfit, but I cannot show it to you at all because that's a really dead giveaway, and I want to keep it a surprise. And I decided to not dress in my little ocean pajamas that I have because I kind of want to save it for tomorrow because tomorrow's Triplemania, and that's much more better than just a regular show.
The MFTs are in the building. and to remind everybody that we run Smackdown. And to anybody who doesn't like it, too bad.
Now that was weak.
Last week, Sami Zayn.
When he's talking in that kind of tone, that definitely means he doesn't take himself seriously.
Last week, Sami Zayn came out here.
Just saying.
Tried to show up on Smackdown. Guess what? We showed up on Raw, and what happened? We stomped his ass out.
Okay, now what?
So Sami Zayn stomped out. Jimmy Uso.
Did I hear about the rumors about Naomi being pregnant? Of course I did. I did a whole report on it on my newly Discord and also Instagram. That's my promo for today. I decided to lay off the pins comment for a while, but they're all in the description down below if you want to join my Discord server or my Knockin Chu Out Instagram to learn any and all WWE news and rumors, as well as just having a safe place to chat with me instead of just going to my DMs. But as for Naomi being pregnant, yeah, they neither confirmed or denied as expected, because they're still like, you know, probably figuring out how this is all gonna work out, because once again another champion has to, if she is pregnant, I'm just saying that would make the case of another title holder having to be on maternity leave now, and I can imagine, just like it was for Becky, it's going to be, of course, happy and exciting, but still, it's just always a pain to have, like, you know, like another whole ass tournament just for this one title all over again. Asuka had it the easy way. She just won the briefcase and it was inside it, and she just didn't know about it. Of course, she knew, like, you know, ahead of time, but as storyline wise, she didn't.
I'm just here to talk.
So Asuka had it easy when Becky relinquished hers. So for them to relinquish it and actually have a tournament that actually involves them having to work their way up,
Come on.
then that'll be the champion we'll have to rely on until Naomi comes back. If she is pregnant. So Naomi's having a baby, we don't know yet. WWE is neither confirming or denying it. They're keeping Naomi's, like, you know, air quote injury on the, like, you know, the down low.
This past Monday, I think everybody's heard me talk.
What they did say is that she'll be out for a long period of time, but they never said why, so they have to give an explanation why. They can't just say, she can't just go missing even if she's pregnant or not.
But now, that's not happening, okay? Now, when that happened, Solo, I was furious, okay? I was furious, but I felt something else too. I felt liberated. Because I've been talking so much about becoming a world champion, and it had to be now. I started putting all this pressure like it had to happen now, that it stopped me from accomplishing anything else in WWE. I was spinning my wheels. And at least now that that's away from me, I can kind of go back to doing other things that I set out to do. So, I guess this is me saying,
Get your belt.
thank you.
You're being U.S. champion again. I want to be U.S. champion, but whoa, not so fast. Jacob Fatu needs to get his
That's the
title.
thing, Solo, now,
It made me realize there's so many other things in WWE that I haven't done yet. So many other things that I want to accomplish. Here's a fun fact. Besides the World Championship, there is one other title
of your
that I
little
have never held in WWE.
offers. I hope she is. That's one sacrifice most women wrestlers have to do. Becky and other superstars can take time off, but everyone else has to choose kids or their careers. I know. It's not like their careers are over. It's just that. It's just that, like, it's unfortunate timing, but at the same time, like, I can understand, like, why now more than ever they want to have kids now, because once you're champion, you have a lot of responsibilities and obligations to have to deal with, because you're literally representing the face and, like, you know, are the top star once you're a champion. So you have to show up for all. You have to show up for all charity events, promotion events, collab events, like everything.
On Smackdown.
You
took
What?
something away from me, and now I am going to take something away from you.
Okay.
I am coming for the United States Championship.
It's still strange to me, though.
For you.
It's still strange to me how these superstars are just choosing whatever brands to be on based on their feuds instead of just letting it be a real draft. But I guess I'm just gonna have to assume that there is no draft this year. And it's like strange because not that we necessarily need a draft, it's just that we always knew who was going wherever because of the draft.
He delivered some good right hands before the
Haii,
numbers
I forgot to say
got
Maxie. Plus, there's not as much top spots for women as they are for men. That's true. That's true, but it still means a whole lot for them.
It's go, baby. It's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, I love that hat. Look at that. Look at that hat that Jacob Fatu has. No lie, it really does give me Call of Duty 4 vibes, because those are the kind of hats like those camo swamp suit hats. Those camo swamp suits were so badass in Call of Duty 4.
But that final super kick. And they send him over and out.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a clear.
Yeah, but they still are. They still need one more guy, and who will it be? Will it be Tamatanga or Zilla?
I'm pleased to inform you that you'll be in the main event tonight here in Beantown.
Yay! Oh, that was a mask. I should have known it was one of Jacob Fatu's signature masks, but he wore it like a hat, so that's kind of cool that he could form it to look like a hat.
Wow. We got ourselves a 6-man tag team match.
In the winter, maybe I'll do. In the winter, maybe I'll buy one of those masks and I'll do a cute version of that look, because I can't really show my face too much when I'm wearing a mask like that. But maybe I can what you call it, just do a nice makeup look and just have another frilly look.
What a great stretch this has been from what we had with the sellout in Montreal to here in Boston. Let's check in with Byron Saxton.
Joe, Wade, thank you both very much. I'm currently standing
Secret
behind
hervice.
Chelsea Green and her secret hervice. And ladies, as you know, thanks, Piper Niven is scheduled to go one-on-one with Alexa Bliss next. But from your perspective, how did we get here?
How did we get get here?
Hi there.
I think you know exactly how we got here, Byron, and you want me to say it, don't you? You want me to say it out loud? You want me to spell it out for you, dummy? I bravely broke up a silly little birthday celebration, and then I bravely took a funfetti cake straight to the face, and I could have been severely injured.
It was disgusting. And no one, I mean no one,
You could have died from a funfetti
messes
cake.
with our Canadian hero and gets away with it. Tonight, Piper is going to take out Alexa.
I don't see how you can
and
get
the
killed with
secret
cake.
hervice are going to confiscate those tag titles. Credentials next time, please.
Steve Aoki must have killed a lot of people in his raves.
Ladies.
Because he throws cakes all the time at people's heads.
Sucks that are on VIPs either. Oh, come on now. Secret hervice really doing their job tonight. Introducing first, accompanied by Charlotte Flair. He is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions from Columbus, Ohio.
Well, Charlotte's dress is very Hime Giyaru coded.
The five-time world champion ready to show her stuff. The skill
Charlotte's little black dress with little pink bows on it. That's very Giyaru Hime coded, and that kind of Giyaru is basically Princess Giyaru. It's basically like little short dresses, but it has little princessy features like ribbon or lace, and that's what the term Giyaru Hime means. So that's the kind of dress Charlotte has on, and as simple as that is, and as much as I would get, like probably the same thing, but probably have a little more lace and more ribbon. I can think of lots of ways to make that look even better as a Giyaru. Have I heard anything about the draft? No, I did not, but it really looks like we're not going to have one this year. Because there were plenty of opportunities we were supposed to get the draft at. I assumed if it wasn't WrestleMania, it would be SummerSlam. But now that those are over, I don't see the draft happening.
$3 steak burritos, only at Taco Bell.
What you doing, Zach?
At least not this year. It would be kind of strange if they didn't do it this year, but start again next year.
Wow, you're good. Get T-Mobile Home Internet, just $35 a month with our 5-year price guarantee.
And I guess the bright side, the NXT superstars could use more training and get their feuds like out of the way before they have a chance to start a new feud, possibly on the main brand. Because lots of the superstars still have feuds, even though like some are definitely up for consideration, such as Ricky Saints and Ethan Page.
Odors and provide freshness for up to 50 days. Try Febreze Plus.
Pack a lunch today, Johnny? Yep.
We just basically saw Sami Zayn / Jimmy Uso / Jacob Fatu attack Solo Sikoa and company, and that's just it. But right now, Alexa Bliss is fighting Piper Niven and the secret hervice and Chelsea Green.
Can we help you?
It'll be just Piper Niven, but still, I bet you they're going to help. They're going to help cheat.
Verizon Small Business Days are back.
It would be funny. It would be funny if Chelsea Green got caked in the face
Coming for a
again.
free tech check and special deals like a free 5G phone. Don't wait. Book your appointment today.
So, do you think WWE is going to purchase TNA, and do you think it would be a good place to help build up some talent from NXT that they don't have enough TV time for? Yes, they do, but as far as them actually buying it, no. They're just partners. They'll always be partners for now, but as far as what's happening with TNA, I know they're trying to work out some sort of TV network deal. They're trying to work out a TV network deal so that way they can actually be on, public access and stuff. Not just be the subscription type. Not be like the subscription type only sort of company. They want to be on public TV again. But the company they're working with currently is TNT, and that's going to be a little hard considering that AEW is the TNT representative. when it comes to wrestling. So it's rumored to be that TNA wants to be on a Wednesday on TNT, but I'm not too sure.
Premieres tonight at 10 on USA.
Great night here in Boston for Friday Night Smackdown for so much history. 14 premium live events through the years for the WWE in Boston. We told you 19th Smackdown, TD Garden, where Stone Cold Steve Austin won his first championship at a WrestleMania. And we're so happy to be here tonight for Smackdown.
Coming for the United States Championship, and I am coming for you.
Well, Sami Zayn always ready to throw down foolhardy, perhaps.
Oh yeah. Also, if you didn't notice, on the ring they have a King of the Hill, like, you know, promotion to represent the new season of King of the Hill on Hulu. But that's like, you know, the one promotion that I know of that is they're totally dedicated on. They're only dedicated to that promotion tonight.
Of course, there's a whole lot of woven history with Sammy and the Family Matters of Big Jim and Solo. But look at this six-man tag team match.
I'm sure WWE will not take my advice and just, like, you know, stick to the one promotion per week. But still, at least they know which promotion to dedicate the most attention towards.
Alexa Bliss.
And being on Hulu is a big deal, considering that ESPN is a part of the Hulu/Disney Plus family, so they want to be on ESPN's good side as much as they can. So promoting for Hulu is definitely a start. Hi there. Remember the time when Disney Plus wanted to buy WWE out anyway? That makes me wonder if Disney kind of I wonder if they took advantage of that and made a deal with WWE in order to claim it like that. Because if so, when you really think about it, Disney does kind of own WWE a little bit, at least for pay-per-view content, which is terrible.
Just to get them away from the desk. It's
about the first thing you've done right all night, Joe Tess. More of the same, please.
Yay.
Lily Doll getting a big roar. Of course, a week ago we saw the Charlie Doll back in action as well. That was presented on, wasting no time, is Piper.
So obsessed with that Lily Doll, taking your eye off Piper Niven is a major error. And now it's really punishment time after last week's antics from the tag champs.
Piper chopping cross chop right across the throat of Alexa Bliss. Oh, she's pointing to the Lily Doll.
Should not be at ringside in my opinion.
Oh, there's backup.
Do you want to die? You better not touch it. You better not touch that doll.
4 years ago,
Charlotte should know. Charlotte should know.
All of this time.
Charlotte should know keeping a Lily doll never helps anyone. In her case, it did. But nope. At first, no.
Going just fine. They were just about to hug when all of a sudden we had the interruption from Chelsea in the secret service.
This is smart moves right now from Alexa Bliss. You have to hit and move against the powerhouse Piper Niven, and doing a great job of that is the 5-time champ Alexa Bliss, and current tag champ. We're powering out now.
And Piper trying to break free. She does, sending Bliss right over the top.
Now the secret hervice clearly unable to protect Chelsea Green from that of major humiliation last week, and now there's going to be hell to pay for that.
And look at Piper just bullying Alexa Bliss. Putting all her weight behind her, driving her throat across that second rope.
You want to be a part of the cabinet, you have to earn your keep. Extinguish all threats.
Oh, Horseman slam, and did you see the impact from Piper Niven? In control here early.
I love your lip color, Piper. That's the kind of lip style I would have. Cause
Anytime's a perfect
most
time
of you
for
guys know
Oscar
I hate putting black lipstick on only by itself. That's why I only do split colors. I do one color of lipstick on one lip and then the black underneath it, and that's my style, split color. But sometimes I do want to go black lip, but it just looks ugly on me, so that's why.
Dad, what happened to the
That's
evil wizard?
why I always just
You're
try
still
to have
thinking
a
about the
tinge
Bills
of
game, huh?
it.
Try this.
Better?
I just need
Josh.
to.
I mean, Jason.
I just need to learn how to blend black with
At
red a
Domino's,
little
you
better.
can pick 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $6.99 each and feed your whole crew. Or you could spend $6.99 on a burger, which
Alexa
isn't
should
enough
get
to go
bring a
around.
tire
2
or
medium
something
2-topping
new.
pizzas for just $6.99
Not really.
each for the win. No matter how you slice it, nothing compares to Domino's.
Because her ring attire may be the same, but she changes her colors and at least some of her patterns. And I said, if a superstar does that, then that's fine, because if it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. But as long as it's not plain, as long as it's not plain or just repetitive stuff, like you're obviously just reusing.
Let that sink in. Kids, I think you'd all agree that these
Even the most minor
words
changes is enough to
your
make it a
grandfather
whole
used.
new outfit because nobody's
Macy's
seen
one-day
it.
sale is the
That's
one
my
sale
logic,
you can't
at least.
miss. You will just find huge discounts on everything from suits to shoes, even sheets, all in one place.
That's my logic. As long as you always put together different pieces of an outfit together, even by the slightest changes, that makes a whole new outfit because it's a whole different style.
It's possible to raise a family, to pursue other things, and still further your education.
And you can do it too from all over the country.
I live in Massachusetts. I live in Texas.
I live in California. I live in Pennsylvania.
I'm from Florida.
Hi
I'm
there.
from Virginia.
North Carolina and St. Louis. I'm from Tennessee.
And I'm from Georgia.
Regardless of where you live across the country. I'm in degree at SNHU.
Visit snhu.edu.
My Wingstop is here. 20 delicious wings, sauced and tossed in mango habanero OG hot, plus ranch. Of course, protect the stash. Wingstop is here.
Take a real break with Pure Leaf, powered by natural caffeine from real tea leaves. It's time for real root refreshment and the real revitalization of quality iced tea. Time for a tea break. Time for a Pure Leaf.
That's the sound of Happy and DQ. Get Joaquin seasoned chicken strips with fried Texas toast.
I'm gonna watch Triplemania tomorrow.
$7.49. For fresh
I'll just use my brother's
the
YouTube
DQ
account.
chicken strip basket.
But I won't.
Kraft mac and cheese.
But I won't I won't make a custom thumbnail. I'm just going to make a regular thumbnail that I have for the regular live shows because I don't think it's very special themed. It's not really special themed as the other pay-per-views are, obviously, so I don't need to go all out. But I will showcase my nice ocean PJs tomorrow. Nicely.
Piper Niven went for a running cannonball moments ago. Alexa Bliss was able to get out of the way, and with that opportunity, look at Bliss.
Oh my God, what a turnaround. It has been the Piper Niven show for the past 5 minutes. One window of opportunity. That is just how good Alexa Bliss is.
Continued offensive assault from the 5-time world champion. One half.
I hope Alexa Bliss is at Halloween Horror Nights for Halloween Horror Nights in LA when it's time because I'm sure like people on the first day is going to have like, you know, a surprise appearance from the Wyatt Six plus maybe Alexa Bliss herself, and that would be amazing.
Glaswegian kiss.
And now the cannonball comes in.
I wish I could see it myself, but I know for a fact that they wouldn't go to the Florida one. They would definitely go to the LA one, more likely. Because I would definitely take the trip in October to Florida, because not only can I see my sister, but I could just also experience that with her.
She could be put herself in position with Twisted Bliss, but Chelsea.
My sister is the only person in this family that doesn't like wrestling at all.
But there's Alba Fire.
She knows how much we like it, and she loves us for it. But still, she never saw herself like wrestling, and she never will. Hey, Alba Fire.
And the queen is there.
Oh, it's not a dress, it's a two-piece. That's kind of even better. Two-pieces are way better to dress in DR style than they are dresses. Two pieces are way better to dress in. And I love how it has safety shorts. Wow, that's so amazing. It has safety ruffle shorts underneath. That's kind of great. Especially someone with exposing curves like Charlotte.
Decimated here by Chelsea Green and Her Majesty's Secret Hervice.
Now it is 3-on-2.
Poor girlies.
3-on-1 at this point, Joe.
Oh, that's not good for Bliss.
Be careful here,
move out of the way, mommy. Mommy, move out of the way.
Oh, Alexa Bliss taking such damage.
Unbridled menace. Dropping the tag champs. Bad things in the future of Alexa
what
Bliss.
part does my sister live in? She lives in Spring Hill, Florida. Oh dear.
Listen, Jade, I appreciate that you want another title shot. A lot of people do. I appreciate that you want to be a fighting champion, but there's a lot of channels we have to go through before we can do it.
Am I interrupting something?
Not again.
Well, I don't know why you're pleading for a rematch. You won Queen of the Ring and didn't have what it takes to become a champ, unlike me. Why don't you fall back, and I'll handle Miss Tiffany over here and the fluke of a title reign that she's having.
I fall back for no one. Naya, I want to tell you the same thing that I told Jade the other day. The story may be different, but the outcome will always be the same. And if I have to prove it to you before I prove it to you, bring it.
Oh, Nia Jax, how many times does Tiffany Stratton have to beat you for you to knock it off? She beat you twice already. Like, she won either twice or 3 times. I don't remember, but regardless, she did it more than once. So, like, give it a rest, Nia Jax. They were jumping Alexa Bliss because they kicked her.
Miz and Carmelo reconnecting last week on Smackdown after an
Well, that's good. My sister lives in a very secluded neighborhood, so there's only like maybe 5 houses surrounding her. So it's like, you know, a one road type of, like, you know, loft. So I'm glad that my sister lives kind of like in a private place, and she has, like, you know, a very small amount of neighbors to have to deal with, and I'm glad her neighbors are that friendly to her. I think Carmelo can wrestle. He takes a lot of punishment. Yes.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
I really think though they're setting up Carmelo Hayes to have a babyface run again because the Miz's new attitude is not very sincere. So I think he'll attack Carmelo Hayes if they lose, which they probably will. So how many times Nia Jax getting championship opportunities and rematches? I know, right? That's why I said she needs to give up on Tiffany Stratton already. I pray to God Lash Legend comes in from NXT and attacks her because seriously, she needs to go away.
We've got fractions crust pizza for $11.99. Better ingredients, better pizza. Happy Giants.
Now for my sister, she lives in a very secluded area. She's lucky because if I were to move somewhere, I would want it to be where there's only a few amount of neighbors, because at least you can get to know each other better, and also there's not that much chaos that can happen because it's all one place. And
the first time you try balance, it hits you.
There's not a lot of danger that can happen in
softer with less static and wrinkles. So you start to wonder.
What, like no neighbors? No, she has neighbors. It's just that she has like maybe there's like 6 houses surrounding her, and that's all. Like imagine it's a curve. Imagine this is a curve. She literally has like this whole curve of houses around her.
Dad, what happened to the evil wizard? You're still thinking about that Bills game, huh? Try this.
Better?
Sorry, Josh.
I thought they put Nia Jax on NXT to do a storyline with Last Legend. They did, but you know how Nia Jax thinks. She thinks that if she beats someone once, she has them taken care of, but quite the contrary, especially probably for Last Legend, which I hope.
Only at Metro.
No, Mom. Look what I can do.
I'm not a Tiffany fan, but she's beaten some really good wrestlers. I know that. Yes, she has. And Nia Jax is one of them. Like, she beat her twice or 3 times already. So, how many times is Nia Jax gonna be beat by Tiffany Stratton for her to learn that she's not gonna beat her anymore?
Go away.
I'm actually getting her name of Kenny in 10 days or so. I'm actually delivering some paperwork to a former WWF wrestler, Tanaka, lives there. Just some stuff for his will. That name sounds familiar, but I can't remember until I actually see it.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. August 11th through 17th. Coming for a free tech check and special deals like a free 5G phone. Don't wait.
And by the way, what Tiffany was wearing, it looked like she was wearing like, you know, a V-neck crop and some just shorts. The color is great, but I don't like the material it's made with, so that's just the only problem I have. I'm not really a fan of the leathery sheer material in that color.
And Spanish on WWE YouTube.
If it was black or even if it was black or blue, I would probably like it more. Because that kind of material I would only see on dresses, not really
That is the headliner for Triplemania, the Fatal 4-Way. And then Liana de Liana's championship flamer defends against Fabian Haii, and Natty's involved in Mexico City. What a showcase event, Wade.
Get this 6-person mixed tag affair, a AAA team involving Mr. Iguana takes on the Judgment Day. What
Yay,
a matchup
Lolz.
that's going to be. And the AAA tag titles will be on the line. Angel and Berto defending against Pagano and Psycho Clown. Can't wait for Triplemania.
And that is
I like Tiffany as a Stratton. She proves herself, and that she could be top of the women's division. Yep, that's one of the many reasons why she's my favorite. I have handled some legal stuff for Chris, Jericho, Dave, Batista, and you're just having that.
Awesome Native and the Miz, who's had a lot of success in WWE Championship and Intercontinental Championship match.
That's awesome.
Here in Boston.
The Miz is one of the goats, and it's about time people started showing the Miz a little bit more respect.
My cousin can probably relate to you because she's executive producer of News 12 in the Bronx. So she went to lots of WWE events, and she's even met them all. She met lots of them before. She even met Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Always entertaining is Speedy Fraxiom. They were responsible for so many of the big thrills we had in the TLC match at SummerSlam. Namely that Spanish fly on Big Angelo Dawkins off the top rope, on the post, through the table outside the ring.
I'm still hurting from that match. I can't imagine how the rest of the participants are feeling. And you think about it, it's almost 2 weeks since SummerSlam now. That's simply not enough time to recover for Fraxiom. And Melo and Miz may have an easier time than usual tonight. If they can get on the same page, that is.
Fraxiom, the two-time NXT Tag Team Champions. You mentioned if they could get on the same
If I could
page.
meet any wrestler, past or present, who would I pick for
This is
president? I wish I could.
Gacy, one half
Oh dear.
of the Tag Team Champions, the Wyatt Six.
The Miz having PTSD. Not the Miz having PTSD with the Wyatt Six because they kidnapped him. But anyway, I wish I could have met Bray Wyatt. Speaking of him, though, I wish in the past I could have met Bray Wyatt. I wish I could have saved up a lot more money so I could have gotten better seats, so I could get an autograph from him when I went to the SummerSlam tour back in 2018.
Miz looks like he's seen a ghost now. He's going to have to show off
Now, you know for sure I would jam pick Rhea Ripley to meet. I want to be princess carried by her, but when I just wear my cosplay.
Epic thriller that we saw at MetLife Stadium.
Because I know she can.
Oh, the Miz trying to match a little fire with fire against Axiom.
The Miz is so
That's right, he got kidnapped. Yeah, he got kidnapped by Wyatt Six and Dexter Lumis by himself. So, in a sense, he kind of got kidnapped by the Wyatt Six not once but twice. So, I know the Miz is feeling all kinds of PTSD now.
Look at the athleticism from Axiom. Able to twist and turn.
Oh, shot right to the jaw of the Miz, who just hasn't looked quite himself in the early going so far.
No, you can tell that with this style and speed of Fraser and Axiom.
Oh, here's the problem with Nathan Fraser. You can't slow him down.
Is Carmelo going to get kidnapped with him this time?
And Miz makes a decision to just tag Melo. He says, I got it.
Well, Miz has set the table for Melo, and now Melo really had all the speed, and Melo comes to the fore.
And be careful turning your back, though.
You can't be cocky around someone like Nathan Fraser. Blink and he's got you.
You look at Nathan Fraser. This time, Melo was able to catch that leg, but the kick came up, and right back to business is Axiom.
Fraxiom have gone on such a hot streak since arriving on Smackdown. Of late, they've realised that it's simply not that easy to keep a streak going, and you got to prove yourself every single week here.
I brought this up a million times, but I'm friends with Dexter
Especially like this.
And
Here they go,
crazy in
dive
real life
after
as a
dive
character
to
he
the
is.
outside.
I'm sure, like, you know, that some of the superstars take their characters a little too seriously, even outside of their private lives, to an extent at least.
Here in Boston.
But that's totally understandable. So long as they don't have the Austin Butler effect. the Austin Butler effect is a term used nowadays for someone who plays a part in something but takes it seriously. So Austin Butler was Elvis Presley, and he thought he was like a literal reincarnation of Elvis Presley for like months after the movie was filmed. So that's the Austin Butler effect. But he snapped out of it, of course. It's just that sometimes when people get too invested in a role, especially when it comes to a past celebrity that passed on but is a part of music history, they take it a lot seriously.
Only at Metro. My Wingstop is here. 20 delicious wings, sauced and tossed in mango habanero OG hot, plus ranch. Of course, gotta protect the stash. Wingstop is here.
I'll give you 1/5 of my cookies for 1/3 of your pizza. Don't lowball me, Harold. 2 tens. 3 tens. Deal.
Willingly doing fractions. That's the Lunchables effect.
Mopping is hard work. Then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, 360-degree swivel head, things up along baseboards, and even behind a toilet. Bye-bye, bucket. The Swiffer Power Mop.
Choice is the ultimate luxury, and now it's yours. Taco Bell's $5 box, $7 box, and $9 box. Now featuring the cheesy street chalupas. Price flies for less.
Seeing Taco Bell, I just want a Baja Blast kind of right now. That purple Baja Blast looks so good. I wanted to try it.
Because you can make 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for only $6.99 each, and that adds up to a whole lot more. Take 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each.
Could you ever see Rhea Ripley leaving WWE for Hollywood? I feel like she's an absolute star and could be a female Batista. Yeah, she says so herself that she would like to try Hollywood one day, but obviously she doesn't feel like, that way so this soon because she definitely feels like she has more work to do.
Almost anything you want. Almost. No guesswork.
I think when she goes to Hollywood, that'll be like the time where she says to herself, okay, I want a family now, because she said many times that she wants to have a family, and
Plus, the customer service response time.
and she wants to have a family and be an actor and stuff, but she's going to do that when her time in WWE is up. She doesn't want her kids to be like, those travel babies like, Becky Lynch
Reliable
is.
source of power when the next emergency strikes. Well, check this out. It's called the Patriot Power Generator 2500, and right now it's $500
Some
off
parents
for
in
Patriots.
WWE can do that, but she doesn't want that. She wants to spend every moment with her child. She doesn't want to just prioritize some
This solar
time
generator can power critical appliances
every
like your
single
fridge,
time.
your microwave, and your CPAP machine, so that you're prepared for whatever emergency strikes next. Go to 4patriots.com now and save $500.
Anyone heard from Jelly Roll? He earned his money that night. Duh. And he'll earn another paycheck many years later in the future, because Triple H said to himself, this isn't the end of Jelly Roll.
Friday Night Smackdown here in Boston.
Well, with Travis Scott out, there could be a possibility that they might invest in Jelly Roll to do music for them for most of the pay-per-views, like they did for The Weeknd. The Weeknd didn't show up, but they still invested a lot into making The Weeknd prioritize their pay-per-view music, at least for SummerSlam and WrestleMania.
Well, I do know about that, and I would say that Mello
their contract is up with The Weeknd for some reason.
Look at this from Fraxiom. Remember, it was a week ago when
Travis Scott was cordial, of course, because of the song in WrestleMania, but after that, I think they dropped all of Travis Scott's songs on their playlist when it came to theme music. So I really don't know what's up with Travis Scott in WWE.
Now he's back, and between himself and Mello, they're trying to engineer a pathway to tag gold, an opportunity to perhaps take on the White Six. But Mello needs to start listening to Miz more. Follow the blueprint. And now this match could well turn around, and Fraxiom could be allowed back in the door unless Miz can stop it too late.
Here's Nathan Fraser. And that all-out speed attack against the Miz. Look at him run the ropes. Are you kidding me, Ray?
Breaking the laws of
Nice to see celebrities, though. So much respect for WWE, like Bad Bunny and Jelly Roll. Is really taking it seriously and training hard on like Travis Scott. Yeah.
And somehow Miz needs to figure out a way to
It
slow
seems like
this
Travis Scott
man
only
down,
wanted
and
his
that is
15 minutes of
easier
fame,
said
and
than
then he
done.
was totally done with
But now
WWE
Fraser's got the
afterwards.
look in his eye, and when he goes skyward, it gets scary.
He is so dangerous off the top rope. Oh, he was looking for the Phoenix Splash.
Rhea Ripley is
Instead,
not a
Miz.
movie star yet,
There's
but
a little Miz able to
I
survive.
believe that she could. I believe she could be a movie star because Rhea Ripley's a big horror movie fan, and I could imagine her in a lot of scary or thriller movies. She could definitely be a good insane person or like, you know, a violent person if she can be, if there was such a movie.
He was right there to beat him.
I have never seen such a pacey individual in my life. How the hell do you keep away?
What kind of music is this weekend? I can't get into it. It's only Triplemania, so I can't like, you know, say too much about their music because obviously it's Spanish music and I'm not that keen on Spanish music because I don't listen to that much of it.
Double tough, but it could be good night here, Joe Tess. Here comes
I may be Spanish, but I listen to those oldie songs, the kind that my grandfather used to listen to. And Selena Quintanilla. Nothing will ever stop me from listening to her songs. And I'm not even Mexican. My mom thinks I'm crazy for liking a Mexican singer that much, but I don't care. Selena's an icon.
Axiom climbs up. Here was the tag.
Oh, here we go. We've seen this before, Joe Tess.
Spanish slide. Could it be? With the Phoenix Splash, if they get him in position.
It's
the combo work of fraxiom, yes.
1-2 combo that's beaten them all. But not the...
How did the Miz come up with that?
Did I read your comment? No, I didn't read it because I have it on Do Not Disturb.
Some respect. Flashy, no. Brilliant, yes.
I have it on Do Not Disturb, so I can't see anything comment related right now. And I don't think you wrote anything in the chat. I'm paying attention. You and me are both big WWE fans. You're new school and I'm old school. I mean, I'm not too far off from old school stuff, but definitely anything that's not 2000s gens, I would probably have no idea. Hulk Hogan died, the whole world is over now.
Defensively and offensively.
Not for me, more so for you. Because I neither celebrated nor cheered. I neither celebrated or mourned for Hulk Hogan's death. I only respected it out of the effort he put into this company, and without him, there's no all of this. So that's as far as what Hulk Hogan will ever get from me. It's all over and done with.
Front suplex cutter, and this is the kiss of death now for Nathan Fraser, who has no clue where he's at.
He was going for nothing but net. Why in the world did Miz?
Yep, I knew the Miz would get cocky. It would have been funnier if he lost because of him, but still. We? What do you mean we? What do you mean we?
Veterans close things out, and that's what the Miz did here.
Poor Fraser. You don't deserve that.
Too excited. It's the folly of youth for the Miz, ever present. Nails that skull-crushing finale and surely inching closer towards a potential tag championship opportunity now. Thanks to the Miz. And Melo's going to start understanding the bigger picture in this game.
This is your what you call it. This is all you need to know that they're going to probably make Carmelo a babyface again.
There are a few times that the two of us are left speechless.
I'm all for it because they never should have changed him to be a heel to begin with.
Those moments as we were getting ready to sign off the air last week. We want to let everybody know that there is no medical update.
Thank you. Are you going to keep repeating stuff or, you know, say something different?
Just took down Cody Rhodes with the title right across his head.
Hunter is starting to use Drew. Yes, Triple H is starting to use Drew. The question is, will it actually help him? Never been with a white guy before, yes, but race doesn't matter when it comes to my taste.
Short break coming your way. It is the Scottish Warrior who did that level of damage to the undisputed champion, Cody Rhodes. Drew McIntyre is up next.
My son keeps grabbing my phone, so if you see any weird messages from my end, it's just him probably scratching buttons. Alright, it's all good. That's how my niece was, but luckily she was just on one of those character AI apps. There's no shame in downloading Haii, you guys, because they can make very good visual novels when you don't have anything else to read.
When did this start?
If I can't read it, I can write my own fan fiction that way. I'm right. Carmelo Hayes' babyface was on fire, yes, but I don't know why they decided to make him a heel in NXT, and then it ruined his character altogether. So hopefully they can make up for years of damage, months of damage by making him a face again, and hopefully rebuilding what he should have never destroyed.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. August 11th through 17th.
You're an equal girl then,
Coming for
yeah,
free tech
because
check and special deals
that means
like a free 5G phone. Don't wait.
that means
Book
you're
your
like,
appointment today.
acceptance.
Verizon Business.
It's called accepting and diversity.
Blizzard treat is the perfect blend of Reese's and caramel.
What do you mean, character AI phone?
Salted caramel truffles.
So there's an AI app that people use called Character AIs. Kai for short, and you can look up any character from any show you want and just have a AI conversation with them. But some people like to write, fan fictions out of them, so write their own story fan fictions about them.
Bacon ranch with melty provolone. Warm and comforting, huh? I like my dad. New toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John. Oh, that's good.
Fabrice, when you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door. Keep things fresh.
Guess what? Raw is gonna be on my home country in the UK. Yeah, because they're on the European tour, so of course they are.
Choice is the ultimate luxury, and now it's yours.
Cross done dirty. Yep, you're right about that, but from what I've seen of Karrion Kross, he's doing quite alright. And the whole thing is that they wanted him back. They were gonna renew his contract, but he denied it because they didn't include Scarlett with him, and he's like, no, if my wife is not coming, then I'm not coming back. Because that's kind of valid, because
doesn't always have
you can't separate the place that brought us together.
Corona, La Playa awaits.
Everything is really getting more expensive.
Prices are up, but not At Metro, we lowered prices. One line of unlimited 5G is now $40, period. And a free Samsung 5G phone, only at Metro.
I'm from Long Island, New York. You book your tickets for Raw in UK. Bitch, do I look like I have UK money to you?
What we do here is a blood sport. The Waymaker premieres tonight at 10 on USA.
Okay, I thought it was something for kids. Huh? I thought it was something for kids or something like that, like a child. You probably could type in Cocomelon or PJ Masks. Just watch what you say. Just watch what you say to the AI, because sometimes, like, you know, it could very much glitch out. Could very much glitch out into something bad. Kiana again.
We won't stop there. The longer you're champion,
I have
the
Drew
more your market
mentality.
value
He's a
goes
nice
up.
run as champ.
But
For now, yeah.
I advise you get some backup. And there's no better security than me and my client Julia.
Well then, where is
Julia's way too big of a star to be dotting I's and crossing T's. I offer more than just protection. I offer upgrades. Picture this. Brand expansion. Tiffany Stratton with a custom pink championship around her waist. I think that the title should match woman holding it.
Oh my God, Kiana, you finally said something.
I'm kind of the champion already, so I don't think I need backup. So I'm good.
That's fine. But just know if you're not with us, then you're against us. I understand that you're undefeated. That's because you have never had to defeat someone like Julia. And just because she has a title does not mean that she can't take yours.
No way.
I think that you're kind of getting ahead of yourself. If you would have actually answered any of my calls, you would have known that I got Julia next. Yeah, well, that'll be under advisement, okay? Thanks.
No way. Like, that would... How amazing would that be if Kiana James was the one that gives Tiffany Stratton her custom-made belt? Because not only has it been a long-ass time since we had a custom belt, they were teasing, like, you know, even questioning would Tiffany be the first one that we had in a long time. They were questioning whether Tiffany Stratton would have one now that she's champion, because since she was the first one to have like a custom briefcase, aside from Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, aside from Damian Priest, who had a custom briefcase also, Tiffany Stratton started the whole custom briefcases, so they really thought she would start the whole run of custom titles, and I wonder if they still have that in mind.
When I reflect on what happened in Montreal, there was something in Drew's eyes that was downright scary, and then we got the result that was much scarier. That crisis.
No, but many UK fans go to America just for a WWE show, so many American fans would go for a UK show. Yeah, that's people who have money, which I do not have very much of all the time, so... Do you not know social classes?
Completely unconscious and without very little update regarding the status of Cody and this serious concern.
You remember when Arnold Schwarzenegger came to WWE in November 1999, knocked Triple H out. No, but I know of it, and that was fun times, I bet.
Guys snap, 285 pounds at full velocity.
Did I see the Nikki Cross? Did I see Nikki Cross in the back of that promo? No, I didn't see her. Damn it. Damn it, I didn't see that, but... If you really saw Nikki Cross, it probably means that she's probably going to have more in-ring action, because what does Nikki Cross do all the time besides... like, you know, sit next to Uncle Howdy, so it's about time she makes something of herself than just, like, you know, being in fetal position besides Uncle Howdy.
It was so violent. I think we need to see it again. Let's see it again. Play the clip.
Tiffany Stratton Barbie entrance at WrestleMania is still one of my favorites. Yeah, I loved it too, but I really wish her entrance could have been her coming out of a life-size Barbie dream house. That would have been so much more exciting than her just having a bunch of doll boxes around. Because just imagine there's a life-size Barbie house and then the crew opens it up and then she goes down the Barbie elevator that, like, you know, when you have the dollhouse and you just go pull the string and it comes down. That would have been so amazing.
I know. Drew, we just watched the clip we were watching last week, but your eyes are
I may be old, but I still got the true sense of pride. You say you don't have that much money, you're famous on YouTube. If you think this is famous on YouTube, then you don't know YouTube at all.
Where's the medical update? What's going on with Cody? It's been a week now.
What do you think of Vince McMahon's situation? That's his problem. I don't really care. He's not here no more, so.
Can management be hiding it because of what I did to their golden boy? They don't know how long he's going to be out for. It's all Drew McIntyre's fault. Here's the thing. People think I hate Cody. I don't hate Cody. I feel sorry for Cody. He cares about your cheers so much. He needs that validation from all of you. He cares what management think about him.
Triple H told Karrion Kross could have had the next Bray Wyatt image. Kross created his own ideas of the Firefly Funhouse giving. That would have been so interesting to see. Karrion Kross made it very clear that if Scarlett wasn't going to be a part of his WWE run, he didn't want to be a part of it.
You gotta get yours while you
got many subscribers on YouTube. I got as many as I can right now. That's nowhere near famous status.
I want it for me. I want it for my family.
If I was at famous status, I wouldn't be doing all of this the way I do now.
Who is Cody without his story? Who is Cody without the title? He's nobody, and he knows it, and that's why he did what he did last week.
Do I miss Vince McMahon?
So let's
yes
bring
and
it
no.
full circle, ladies and gentlemen.
I miss him to an extent, but his creative was terrible, and very played out. So keep the old the has-been away from WWE.
Right here. I broke up the pinfall. Cody knocked me to the floor. In fact, let's go through the crime scene right now. I was down here when a disqualification happened. The match was legally over, and Cody put my face right into this post.
Not Drew McIntyre reenacting the whole thing with his body.
Why did he do that, Wade? Did he want to talk? Fashion me a fine cuisine? He was going to put my arse through the table and take me out. So I defended
Remember, he bought WWE from his dad, Vince McMahon Sr. in 1982. Amazing. What does that have to do with now?
I'm going to be the one to take the title off you, Cody. You made the first move, but your biggest mistake was Cody Rhodes is so good at pissing people off. Drew McIntyre is so good at taking people out. So I am not the bad guy. But if you provoke me, I will do very, very violent things. If you provoke me, I'm the real nightmare.
Unsafe atmosphere right now. I think everyone's just for McIntyre.
He said if WrestleMania 1 fails, he would sell his house. Look what happened. WrestleMania 1 was a blockbuster. So there was a lady who I know wrote a very famous wrote a very famous gay Thai BL drama, and she invested everything into this drama, including selling her car and selling her house, and it became a huge hit in Thailand, and even got some of the most famous actors from Thailand to star in it, and it became a huge hit, and she got everything back tenfold.
In just a few
So
moments, you take on one of your longtime rivals
making an
in
investment
DIY.
is totally fine, but
If you win,
only
do you feel that places you in contention for a WWE Tag Team Championship match?
only what the character is now reflects to what it was back then.
Why? For what? How many times you walk in the tag team titles, man? Huh? Listen, I'll tell you what. After we get done with Jimmy, Sammy, and Jacob, if y'all
What's
want
the
those
latest
tag
on
team titles,
Bianca?
you won't have to run.
I haven't
through
heard
us.
anything about Bianca Belair.
Look, fam, it don't matter
As far
how
as
much
I know,
fam
she's
you
still
got.
out with her
Y'all
finger
still ain't gonna
injury.
stop us from doing what we do best. Yeah, solo dolo. So no matter if it's DIY, MFT, ABC, EBT, it don't matter what tag team it is. Street Profits and B-Fab are still up. And we won't smoke. Watch your background here, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what are you talking about? Listen, don't even worry about it, all right? Tell him. Tell him. Are you all right?
We good?
All right, we're good. Let's go take care of business.
What was he looking at in the background? Is Jacob Fatu creeping? Is that supposed to be Eric Rowan? I really couldn't see that. That was way too far away. Was that Eric Rowan in the back, all the way back there?
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Anderson.
Now.
With a combined weight of 407 pounds.
Releasing too many stars. You're not that bad. You're nice. Thanks.
DIY trying to work their way back
Yeah, so
to
you
a
say.
title shot. Let's see if they can get past the Street Profits. That's next.
Hey, is she wearing the shirt better? Although that's way too short. That's way too short for my liking. Having those spaghetti straps, those dangling tassel spaghetti straps, those are way too short for my liking. But these girls are way bolder than me because I just can't show my cleavage all willy nilly like that. I'm watching Smackdown on Peacock. No, you quit. It's just a commercial. I'm watching it on a wrestling server.
Hey, how you doing? I'm PJ Byrne.
Milo Callahan. We're on the new show, The Rainmaker.
We're going to kiss the bass drum instead. And you're watching my son's favorite show, Friday night.
If you're wondering, all the beads on my light stick fell out. So.
The name of our wrestling team
It's
is
all naked
we're the
now.
Rainmakers, so we're going to be great.
Don't worry, I'm going to buy a ribbon for you, light stick.
Done? Yeah.
I still don't know what to call you yet because even K-pop artists name their light sticks, like, you know, BTS has an army bomb and Twice has a lolly pon, I think it's called. Whatever.
Verizon Small Business Days are back. August 11th through 17th. Come in for a free tech check and special deals like a free 5G phone. Don't wait. Book your appointment today. Verizon Business.
Mom, look what I can do.
No, Mom. Look what I can do. Ta-da! Toasted roast beef and cheddar from Jimmy John's. Warm French bread, melting cheese. Speaking of toasted, hey pal, looking crispy. Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's.
R.I.P. Light stick. It's not dead. It just doesn't have an outfit on, you would say. So it's nude except for its little nip stickers. But I'm gonna get a ribbon, and I still need to get a film for the inside. But
Pepsi and hot dogs.
I'm gonna get a custom made film because I'm gonna go on Etsy. I'm gonna go on Etsy probably in October and fill out a commission to make my own autograph signature. So that way I could have an official like, you know, J-pop autograph.
My treat today. I don't think they'll take that.
And J-pop autographs are a lot cuter than regular ones because they always have little fun pictures when they're spelling out the names. And I wonder what somebody could make out of my name, KK. Because it will probably be hard because it's just 2 letters. And of course, J-pop artists use their real names, but I don't want to use my real name as like, you know, my brand name, if you want to call
Let's see how
it.
that compares to some other options that are about $6.99. $6.99? $6.99? $6.99?
People can call me Kayla if they want to, but I'd rather people call me KK.
Dad, what happened to the evil wizard? You're still thinking about that Bills game, huh? Try this.
Name it Buckle Bomb.
Better?
That sounds like a belt buckle name.
Jason, I named you. Snickers satisfies.
Take a real break.
A light stick has to represent both the artist and the fans. So you're the PK crew, I'm PK Chu. So what can I name my light stick that can make it, like, you know, appealing but not stupid at the same time.
Seasoned chicken strips with fried Texas toast and DQ's signature country gravy for just $7.49.
You missed the Firefly Funhouse. That was a very creative idea. Someone needs to bring that, give it back. Yeah, I know. I miss it too. But unfortunately, that's the thing. That's the thing we'll never get back because that's Bray Wyatt's idea and his alone. It probably wouldn't be the same if, like, you know, it wouldn't be the same if Uncle Howdy, like, you know, did it because people are just so used to him being Uncle Howdy. Hi, Steve.
Well, for DIY, a chance at Street Profits always welcome. The two rivals who they fought 4 times for the tag team champion. DIY took out the Street Profits at the end of last year.
Well, putting it bluntly, you don't get a bitch pass because you're an elder, so if you can't handle playful banter, then I can't help you with that.
Is Riyadh season only 16 days away from last year's Paris, where we would have that World Heavyweight Championship Fatal 4-Way.
So don't tell me how to act around people because people's character reflects on how I act around them. So, and if you can't help playful name calling, then that shows like you're too sensitive and can't take anything. That's because it's made by the same people, Ma. No banter. I don't know. You like the. Nobody does in this channel, but still, that don't mean I'm treating you as if you're complete strangers. I talk to everyone as if they are my friends. So.
We just saw moments ago.
What do you want me to say? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My actions were way out of the ordinary. I hope you will forgive me. Bitch, please.
Well, the Smackdown tag division never sleeps. So just when you come out of that mega TLC match, you think maybe we'll get some clarity here, we'll get some order restored. The Wyatt 6 will lurking around here tonight. We've seen them a couple of times.
Push-ups. when people do that in the audience, it looks like they're just taking one big push-up together.
I guarantee one of them is. There's no doubt about that.
Probably the veteran of the Miz. He's the guy you would send forward, let Melo go celebrate. But right now, two more tag teams that are demanding to get back in the hunt for gold. Both have held gold this year, as you mentioned,
Lack respect for me. You're gonna learn the hard way. I'm going to make an example out of you. I'm going to teach you a lesson. Threatening is more worse than... Threatening is more worse, in my opinion. I didn't make a threat.
In the TLC match. I mean, people are still buzzing about what happened at MetLife. Tables, ladders, and chairs.
Well, I wasn't a tag guy in my career. If I'd have had a tag like that,
not that they affect me, honestly, but still.
I would have immediately retired afterwards. I'm done with this game. It's not how I remember watching it as a kid. You know,
shut the fuck up. If you know where they're from, too thick. I'm pretty sure somebody will watch Friday before. So. I'm pretty sure someone watched next Friday in this chat. More so everyone.
All the way to the floor, all the way through a bridged ladder below.
Candice LeRae took the worst landing of anyone in the entire match, and she wasn't even in the match. That's how dangerous that match is.
Outrageous to think you see the instant dynamic athleticism of Tessa. Now the powerhouse, Angelo Dawkins, throwing jabs, body shots, and a right cross.
And he can't be feeling right. He took that Spanish fly to the outside, through a bunch of tables, but he's looking pretty damn fly right now.
Yeah, he was nearly flush up against the
did Johnny remind you of Austin Aries? Who is that?
Home and then sending the kick.
Just caught the nose of Tommaso Ciampa there. Ciampa perhaps getting away without connecting with the worst of it.
We came over here to buy some sugar from you.
Oh, Candice getting in between them.
What a massive asset it is for DIY to get back with Candice LeRae, and now, amidst that distraction, perhaps DIY take control.
Johnny able to land that kick right on the apron.
Copy and pasting. Yeah, I'm really scared.
Skipping breakfast wasn't a big deal before.
I got you.
But now, Wendy's has bug biscuits, like the Honey Bunny Chicken Biscuit, so you'll never skip breakfast again. If you're smart.
Damn it, this couch is gonna have beads everywhere. I better throw these out.
I forgot to wash my work shirt.
Just wear it again. I added Unstoppables with Overlock, and it keeps our clothes fresh all day.
Ooh, I'm gonna be feeling it at work today. She smells so good, I'm actually paying attention. Smell unstoppable.
I'm trying to get my attention super hard because
so deli fresh. People think they're fresh from the deli.
Hi, let me get a turkey on a roll between number fours. I'm at the deli. No, you're not.
It's not the deli. It's Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't say it word for word again. Then that just makes me not take you seriously. Hi there.
Did you know 80% of women are struggling with hair damage, just like I was? Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner with melting Pro V pearls.
Let's
Locks
see.
in moisture to repair 6 months of damage for resilient, healthy-looking hair.
Let's see how bad you
Pantene.
Dad, what happened to the evil wizard? You're still thinking about that Bills game, huh? Try this.
Better?
Sorry, Josh. I mean, Jason. I named you. Snickers satisfies.
At Domino's, you can pick 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $6.99 each and feed your whole crew. Or you could spend $6.99 on a burger, which isn't enough to go around. 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each for the win.
Oh,
No matter how you
mommy, I'm
slice it,
crying.
nothing compares to Domino's.
I'm crying. Pretend to care. Pretend to care. Pretend to care. Mommy. Never mind, she doesn't get it, but you in the chat get it. I'm crying because I'm so upset about being scared about a guy on here. Mommy. She doesn't understand acting.
Glad you're with us back here in Boston. Look at this massive crowd of over 12,600 TV guard. The Street Profits taking on DIY.
Two championship caliber tag teams in the year 2025, currently without gold, currently desperate to get back to the top of the ladder, and an opportunity at the Wyatt Six. A victory here may well do it in the eyes of Nick Aldis.
Ciampa running over and eating that boot from Tez as Tez quick to go up to the top rope where he's most comfortable. Can you believe the height? He nearly
You're either stupid or really delusional, or both. But bye-bye either way.
Unbelievable how high he was.
Montez Ford moves like a man half his size.
Tez.
Mommy, you were supposed to care, Mommy. There was a... Mommy, I was being sarcastic. Like, damn. Like, you were supposed to act. Could you not tell that I was acting? Yeah, I'm crying. Yeah, now you get it after the fact. I explained. So dumb. I can never act anything out with her.
You've got Gargano down, and you've got your own tag partner back in the corner. Now's the time to make it count. Ciampa now scrambling.
She ruined my whole comeback.
Perhaps he did. How quick is Ciampa?
Whatever. It's all over now.
There's no counter for raw power in this game. Raw power always wins out. Speed of Gargano and Ciampa is now
You think if I act cute and innocent again, I'll get paid on Cashapp by him now?
Could this be time for the double team?
I'm very sorry.
There's the kill switch for this team. It's getting...
Beef's face was just run right into the steel steps.
Right into the point of that steel. I'm hoping P-Fab is okay. That was ugly as hell, but the match continues nonetheless.
As Ciampa and Tez on a big knee from Tommaso Ciampa.
The bodies are dropping everywhere you look now, and how much has this swung back in the favor of DIY? You've got to stay alive in this game.
As they've done so many times in the past, is the fairy tale ending the ending they want? No, Dawkins comes in to break it up.
You have to be on your toes at all times, even more so if you're the tag partner who's outside of the ring. That was crucial there. Street Profits got a one-way ticket to a loss, but had their wits about them just enough to bring it back in.
I doubt it. This guy thinks I'm famous on YouTube just by 2,000 subscribers.
So groggy, just running on fumes at this point.
I wouldn't bet on his YouTube. I wouldn't bet on his YouTube logic right now.
Runs Gargano right into Ciampa.
There's on fire right now.
Gets sent out and onto Ciampa.
Inadvertently by Gargano, looking to capitalize now, however.
Oh, Gargano wanted to go flying instead.
Right to the throat. It was right on the throat of Gargano, and with the referee's back turned back, high IQ moves once again from DIY.
What color is Candice's hair?
And that takes out Dawkins as well.
Candice has a
completely different game to the rest of the division.
It's a very lavender purple. It's a very lavender purple, but it reminds me of ube just because cake just because how she has a little bit of a darker purple on the tips of her hair.
And avenges what happened earlier. Meanwhile, they pull Gargano out.
Let's line it up for meeting in the middle. But
yeah, platinum purple.
There's a roll-up. Tez with a huge knee.
The game plan of DIY is...
I think I know what brand she used just by looking at her hand. She probably used metallic Got To Be. I like Got To Be hair care product, but only with hairspray because that's obviously the go-to. But when it comes to hair dye, that's only for people who want their hair to be a permanent color. So, since I never seen really Candice LeRae with anything but purple, I guess she dyed her hair permanently metallic purple. I'm so tempted to use Got To Be hair dye, but still.
Mr. Aldis.
I just don't want to get rid of my black hair.
apologize
Once I
for
get the
Carmelo
day I
just
get rid of my black
barging
hair,
in.
that's when
screw that. Don't apologize.
I really
I need
like,
this.
you know,
Please, slow down. I got this. Let me handle it.
the one
Mr.
like
Aldis,
Spanishy
Miz,
thing
since
about
you're
me
not busy.
is gone forever.
Excuse me, Miz.
Obviously, I could dye
Actually,
it black
he was
again,
busy.
but just by
As a matter
dyeing.
of
But
fact,
this is like, you
the
know,
way you're
my
busy,
authentic,
manipulating Piper Niven
already
Hayes over here.
born
What
with
is it,
hair
Melo?
color.
Are you him or are you his? Oh, Carmelo Hayes cannot be manipulated because he has me watching his back. Oh, it's the Motor City machine guns. More like the Motor City squirt guns. All noise, no impact.
Oh, I like how you used it. Big words coming from you. And you. Two people who wrestle in a team like they just met in catering. Well, we've been doing this for 2 decades as a team, right? We're kind of the kings of this. You two, you're not even close to being at our level.
I am 10 tag team champions.
At least they won a tag team champion lately. What have you done, The Miz?
Situation. You thinking what I'm thinking? Absolutely. Giving us a title match. Just stop. Stop. No. I'm thinking Motor City Machine Guns versus Mellow Dope Miz next week on Smackdown. You put your money where your mouth is. Like that. Exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, we.
What
you wanted.
That's what we wanted. Yeah.
That's what we wanted. That's funny. But yeah, The Miz, you can't really talk because, yeah, you're a 9-time tag team champion, but what tag team title have you won as of lately? Because at least Motor City Machine Guns was champion like 3 or 4 months ago. Unlike you, which was years ago. 1 to 2 years ago at that, because the Awesome Truth broke up like 1-2 years ago.
Monday. This is the future. This is the vision.
Now then. My wife Filipina, so we eat ube all the time, especially ube ice cream and Halo. I never heard of ube ice cream, but I've heard of the ube little Swiss roll cakes. Steven Universe made that in an episode one time, and I've always been curious to try it, but I just like strawberry. I like strawberry shortcake rolls better.
My boyfriend is doing his prize client.
You need to drop this case.
Or what?
Diamond Black was murdered. They knew about it. They covered it up.
Doesn't hair dye damage your hair? Yes, I've done it before. It's all completely gone now, and it's very faint, but the ends of my hair are brown. They lost their blonde part, so they turned back to brown. So that's how I know my blonde parts are healing. But before this, all the tips of my hair were very blonde.
My wing stop is here. 20 delicious wings, sauce and
But I do plan to dye my hair again because
plus ranch, of course.
I haven't dyed my hair for like almost 4 years now, so I think I've given it plenty of time to heal from all the damage of my teen years. Because I dyed my hair, I dyed the ends of my hair ever since I was 17, 18 years old, and I stopped once I reached like 22. And I'm like, nah, it's been plenty of time.
Oh yes. Fill your eggs and pasta.
So I am gonna eventually probably I'll probably give it till Christmas time. I think Christmas time will be a nice time to dye my hair. But I'm also debating on whether I want my hair cut, because usually I would cut my hair every summer, but I tend to do it vice versa. I tend to do it vice versa because I want to start the new year off with short hair and then see how long it takes to get back to my long length by the end of the summer until next year. It'll never be at the length it was when I was 17, though. Because that's the real price of dyeing my hair all the time, is that it'll never return to its real, authentic length. But still, I'm grateful that it's not too short. Because because if I dyed my head completely, it would have definitely taken way longer in time to grow back.
Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea, made with real brewed tea and 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea, keep it twisted.
At Domino's, we don't think paying around $6.99 for a burger adds up. Because you can pick 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for only $6.99 each. And that adds up to a whole lot more. Pick 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each, only at Domino's.
Mopping is hard work, but I thought it was the only way I can get my floors truly clean. And then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop and realized I can get cleaner floors without the extra work. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact, and the pad's hundreds of strips scrub away sticky messes even from grout lines. Okay, Power Mop. Plus, it's 360-degree swivel head, things up along baseboards, and even behind the toilet. So ditch the bucket and all the hard work that comes along with the Swiffer Power Mop.
Paris is going to be incredible from August 31st to September 1st with a PLE and Raw. 16 days to clash in Paris when Seth, Jay,
Who wants to see
Punk, and
Cena
LA
versus
meet up for the World
LP?
Heavyweight
Nobody,
Championship.
but that's the
And,
match
of
we
course, clash in
were
Paris.
always going to get, but I'm just glad it wasn't his final one like people predicted. I'm like, fine, if we really must have John Cena fight Logan Paul, at least, like, you know, not let it be his final opponent. Which people were sure of. Because that's an easy win for John Cena right there.
The noise in here is deafening. I can barely hear myself talk. After tonight, I got 11
I'm planning on donating my hair. It's about 13 inches. I just don't know what organization to donate it to. Well, back then when I used to get my hair cut done a lot when I was like 13, because my sister would always take me because not only does she did her hair, but my nephew had his hair done at a specific style at the time, so she would always take my nephew there to maintain it. So when I got my little trimmings done, she would always take me to Supercuts because Supercuts, they actually do like, you know, you could like have the option, I think, to donate it or to let them throw it out. So I don't know if they do that anymore, but I'm just saying, try Supercuts hair salon and see if they have the hair donation thing, because they will take your hair and donate it. Because I've done that plenty of times with my hair. And my hair was way longer when I was like 10 to 13 than it is now.
That's headline. You might have just made the biggest mistake of your life. Logan Paul against John Cena. Clash in Paris, I accept.
And I think partially the reason why I stopped going to Supercuts is because, no, not to be on the racist side, but it's a white people hair salon, and that was alright when I was 13 years old because I just got trimmed, but to actually get my hair done, I need to go to a Spanish beauty salon so they can do my Spanish hair done right, because I got authentic Spanish curly hair, and if I wanted my hair blown out and dyed, then yeah, I'm gonna trust Spanish people because they know my hair type.
Right now, I'd like to welcome on in my guest, R-Truth.
What's up, B-Sides?
What's up, Truth? Listen, we saw your reaction last week, but I had to get a follow-up. How do you feel about John Cena's recent literal attitude adjustment?
I feel good. Hey, B-Sides, I got, you got, we all got a childhood hero, John Cena back.
Imagine being this excited for your other friend, Damian Priest. I guess with friends like you, who needs enemies? Or truth?
How are you gonna tell me who I am?
There he is. Mr. Gillens. I guess I'll see you next week.
You must have forgot
I'm driving.
Just like the old days.
He should have said that. That would have been a perfect closer. But anyway.
No, but really, I just want to let you know. I know I said it before, but it means a lot.
But anyway, I'm glad they're kind of clarifying
hey,
that.
Jacob, same goes for you.
Our
Man.
truth,
I really appreciate you.
like, you know, little serious turn as Ron Killings is not completely gone, but it's more so of a split personality. And that's kind of like, you know, a good compromise because I did miss, like, you know, jokester R-Truth. But of course, Ron Killings'
and if you're cool with him,
serious persona is more exciting, and obviously we get him more title runs, so that's good that they're making it split.
Make sure he stays the hell out of my way. Y'all know what I mean, then?
Yada mean.
Yada mean. Oh, you see? Sammy, you're so white, but anyway. I've lost 2 aunts to cancer, so I've been growing it out for 4 years now. Aw, that's really nice. I know lots of people who do stuff like that. Even Shotzi herself, when she did that feud with Becky Lynch, it was because she wanted to shave her head anyway. So when Becky Lynch clipped her hair, she used that as a good cover so she can shave her head and shave it off completely because she wanted to support her sister because I think she has cancer and she wanted to support her sister.
Hey, how you doing? I'm PJ Bird. I'm Lila Callahan. We're on the new show, The Rainmaker. We're going. It's the biggest firm in the state. And you're watching my son's favorite show, Friday night.
We're taking my 11-month-old baby girl to get her ears pierced this weekend, and I'm freaking out a little bit.
The name of our wrestling team.
I hope it's a good place because, unfortunately, if you haven't heard, Claire's and or Justice stores, I think, are closing down, and I'm so upset. Of course, I don't shop at Claire's anymore because obviously, for like grown people like me, Claire's is definitely a jewelry store that is really centered around children, whether they're little toddlers or just little tiny preteens, like, you know, in the double-digit age, such as 10 to 13. So take your child to Claire's to buy all those glittery friendship necklaces and bracelets and their first taste of like gold and silver.
The new DQ Reese's Caramel Craze Blizzard Treat.
I never went to Claire's, like, you know, ever since I was 14 years old, but I always liked the idea of Justice and Claire's because that's a jewelry store centered around little girls, and that's always a good place to start out if you're interested in, like, taking an interest in girly stuff such as jewelry, makeup, and just wanting to have friendship necklaces, like, you know, all those little important fads that are to a little girl. That's the center store.
So you start to wonder.
But I just hope you find a good place because ever since Claire's, it's like, I don't know who to trust to get my ears pierced. Obviously, I know where to get my ears pierced because the mall has kiosk stands all around, so all else fails, people just go to that. But still, Claire's was the go-to first piercing store.
Kraft mac and cheese.
No clue what's happening here. Figure it out. It's a live stream. It's a live stream to watch WWE and chat. It's not really that hard to get.
I started growing my home garage because the workwear industry wasn't working for my buddies in the trades. These guys deserve a brand that actually stands behind them and listens to their needs.
We're a little bit bigger now, and so is the garage. Every week, our team gathers at the front garage and we open up for our customers and local workers to hang out, get feedback on our products, and be part of what we're doing here at Front.
We're building something better.
Ever had a great idea for a t-shirt
Hi there.
but didn't know how to actually make it?
It's almost Smackdown. Do
Then
tea
ETF
time.
from Ninja
Yep.
Transfers are free.
Kept something.
Ninja Transfers helps you
I can already tell it's going to be way more stressful raising the little girls than it is going to be raising a son. They're both, I can imagine they're both hard to raise, but still, just always pay attention. The most important thing we need in this world is to always pay attention to your kids. Make sure they're liking the right things and make sure that when they do like the things they like, that it doesn't have a bad influence on anything else, whether it's to themselves or other people. That's the thing that America is lacking right now. People are so quick to be lazy and blame companies and services that they don't take accountability and responsibility. So
The international portion.
I'm glad you're self-aware.
This is not the angry Brussels version. The look of the Irish get that smiling old.
If they went real heel with Cena instead of loser heel Cena with unreleased music, that would have been epic versus the reality. Same with our truth too.
Just so moments ago against
Where'd depict you as 14, only I know.
Someone pushes him.
Yeah, whatever that means. Yes, I was 14. I'm not 14 now. I'm 24 now.
Smackdown tag race, as always, everyone jockeying to become #1 contender. Well, the former champs Motor City Machine Guns get to argue their case in ring against tonight's victors, Mello Don't Miz. That's next week on Smackdown from Dublin, Ireland.
There is the United States champion, Solo Sikoa, and his destructive disciples, the MFTs. They should have been Raw this week, so Carol Singh saying, now they get it right here. Hey, don't miss USA Network's new legal thriller Rainmaker. It's based on the best-selling novel by John Grisham. It's coming up next after Smackdown, right here on USA and streaming on Peacock, and it stars superfan
So right,
PJ
this man
Byrne.
raise a strong woman, he should forever be welcomed in the kingdom of heaven. Well, I can't relate to that because, not that my brother doesn't count, but still. My father never been there for me, and look at me now. I am amazing. So,
Make it clear he has eyes on the United States Championship owned by
same with everyone you know them at the current age, and they'll never know them really well. Tough not to like Sammy. He's a great wrestler. I never said I didn't like Sammy, so what gave you that idea?
All the pros from the bloodline reuniting tonight against a common foe.
Out of sync. Okay, that's better. Flashing. I guess that's alright because Sami Zayn is kind of blue and they're red. So.
There's going to be something. By the way, you know all these family matters. If you heard Jacob Matu's excellent interview on the Breakfast Club recently, you know how much the family lineage means to him. He feels really on the right side of history, even if it comes at a price of getting tangled up in moments like
So my brother will always be my father figure, but I never had a father, and I know for a fact that I turned out great even without a father.
Against Solo and the MFTs.
We've seen Jacob Fatu since his bitter disappointment at SummerSlam. His audience firing him up right from the start. Of course, he was cost that steel cage match by massive outside interference by the MFTs, and it appears that the biggest NFT of them all, Talatonga, is prowling the outside of the ring while the other three are in there doing battle. Keep your eye on Talatonga at all times.
Just the massive frame of Talatonga, and I really feel like there's been a different edge to the MFTs ever since that giant has arrived, Ray.
And I would love to point out,
That's why my mom and brother are my whole world.
Solo Sikoa somehow lost Jacob
My mom and brother are my whole world, and they're the people who always raised me, aside from my grandmother and grandfather, but they passed away. But they're always, my grandmother's always right here. And my grandmother's always right here, and my grandfather is around my brother's neck.
Solo Sikoa, the first part of the rebuild, after the crew was decimated with defections and injuries.
Sami Zayn now tagged in. It was beneficial earlier tonight as they run Sami right into that corner. And Sami officially
I had
now
4
on
uncles
SmackDown
and grandfather
roster.
to look
On
up
the
to.
roll and gets to work to the body and chopping down to the back of the head.
When it comes to my uncles, they're a mess as of right now. But they did raise me. They did raise me a little bit good, but it's just that their actions as of now doesn't apply to back then. So that's why I keep them in mind, but I try to forget them as much as I can.
7-foot frame, the big
And my mom agrees. Especially my Uncle Jaime, because unfortunately there was a situation that we can never forgive him for.
They're just $3.
The fact that he still thinks he's right about what he did really shows how much how undeveloped he is.
Blown. It's just knocking around in my brain. Do you own a dishwasher but only use it for storage or as a drying rack? Get better results than hand washing with your dishwasher and Cascade Complete. Your dishwasher does the work for you with temperatures up to 140 degrees.
Yeah,
Too hot for
that's the only
hands.
person
Some
that could
dishwashers
crush
even
him,
have a sanitizing
because
cycle. Load pots,
that's
pans,
the
and
only one that
tableware at
can
the bottom,
necessarily
with
show up
plastic and
again.
glassware on top. Cascade Complete removes
Because
visible
there's no other big
and
wrestlers that
invisible
can just show up
residue
again.
for virtually spot-free and shiny dishes. Switch to your dishwasher and
Because
Cascade
Braun
Complete.
Strowman is completely out of the picture, unlike Omos, who is on the alumni list, but he's on the alumni list because he's a transfer. He's in Japanese wrestling.
$40, period. And a free Samsung 5G phone, only at Metro.
That's the sound of happy and DQ. Get white meat seasoned chicken strips.
That makes you really, shake your head at Karrion Kross even more, because look at Omos. He's on the alumni list too, but he didn't get fired. He just got transferred to Japanese wrestling instead.
My treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past.
That's where
Unlike me.
Shinsuke is too. That's why you hardly see any of Shinsuke.
Totally.
But him and Gunter were hanging out with each other the other day. You would never guess, but Shinsuke and Gunter are best friends.
Jason.
And I'm like, wow, that's a dynamic I never saw coming, but actually happened.
We focus so much on shirts, we can't even comprehend pants. Besides t-shirts, Rush Order Tees also offers customizable sweatshirts and hoodies, polos, hats, activewear, business apparel, team uniforms and jerseys, mugs, pens, and bags. Slap your design on anything. Except pants, that is.
We figured it out. Now we can put anything in pants.
Brock doesn't really count. I mean, he does
Visit
because
RushOrderTees.com today.
This is the one
he's
who can
big,
fix your
but I
needs.
don't think he's
And
that
trust a
big.
Ranger who has almost everything. Few may see him, but he's the one
Brock
that
Lesnar's
keeps it
just
all
brawny.
on track.
He's not
The
tall like
industrial grade products you
Tonga.
need. Call, click, or stop by. Ranger, for the ones who get it done.
When you're at the starting line for your next event, 4imprint has the right promotional gear. Bottles, bags, hats, and tees delivered on time to energize your customers and your team. Race now to 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
This is an important hearing. If we don't get this, we're boned. Solid pep talk.
Donnie Ray Black was murdered. They knew about it. They covered it up.
What are you willing to do to be a rainmaker?
The Rainmaker premieres next on USA.
Another Brock no-show. Guys, I told you, until Brock Lesnar has his PR shit dealt with, I don't think we'll see him for quite a while. If the rumors are true about John Cena and him fighting, then
as
Probably
he has
won't
been
see him till
struggling to get out of
September.
enemy territory of
Late
this six-man
September.
tag team match against Solo and the MFTs. Just slamming his head down time and again is Solo Sikoa.
Corey has been incredibly offensive to Solo Sikoa, and Solo Sikoa has taken his frustrations out on the skull of Sami Zayn, who embarrassed him last week, and now Solo Sikoa and the NFTs are out for blood.
We saw that menacing shot of Tama Tonga. He started the downfall of Solo in this match. Oh, and Sammy, smart to get
I just
out of the
recently
way
found out that
for
Cross
just
is
a
part
moment
Puerto
as the
Rican.
265-pound JC
Yeah, that's
Mateo
cool.
is crashing into that corner.
Scrappy enthusiasm of Sami Zayn is keeping him going here, but he has taken
Like I said before, when the moment Scarlett changed her hair from blonde to brunette, I was like, damn, she looks kind of Spanish now with brunette hair. I was like,
Face to face for just a moment. What a
so that's not like,
brutal
you know,
jump as the entire upper body of Sami Zayn
I'm
just
not gonna
collapses
say
against
it was
that
true
near
or
top
not, but
rope.
still.
So he just looks like a ragdoll with his shoulder. He looks like half a human right now.
It has been a sustained attack by
And
Solo
Brock
and the
versus Cena
NFTs.
for his last
Warning
match. They
everybody.
didn't confirm it's his last
This
match,
is
but it's
our
gonna be
domain.
one of his
We run
matches.
Smackdown.
John Cena has till December, I think, so
Oh, Sammy!
he could, well, technically he has two matches because this Logan Paul match that he has currently counts, but so there's two matches, but I wonder who's the last and final match. But he did confirm this. He does not have a saying on who his last opponent will be, so he doesn't. So he's not choosing his final opponent, which could be a lie, but still, I'll take his word for it.
Tonga is about to get double.
Would you look at that resistance?
Simply impervious to offense.
Eat that ass.
When you get far too
NXT are boring. They suck except Solo because they don't have a purpose here. Just like Solo, but at least Solo kind of does have a purpose alone.
headbutt after headbutt, raining down in Boston.
God, how big is your
Heard Sammy being front runner for Royal.
When you're in there with a Samoan werewolf who is flattening anything.
Early December final match, they won't drag out whole month. I guess you're right because, like, you know, December is a long time, so maybe there is like 4 matches left. I'm just trying to remember like which event goes in what order because after Clash of Paris, I kind of forgot what else is left because it's not Survivor Series. Survivor Series is in November.
That little beat from Solo Sikoa was all it took to knock the werewolf off his stride. Right up.
And now Solo's going up top himself to
TLC pay-per-view. I don't remember. I really forgot what matches are in order.
Solo flying off and there is panic in the eyes of Solo Sikoa. That should have done it. That would have kept a normal human being down.
Bad Blood. I think you're right about Bad Blood because I'm thinking of October and I'm like, that was kind of like their version of Halloween Havoc in a sense, so maybe. But I'll check to be sure. I'll check a timeline to be sure. Logan should leave wrestling to real wrestlers. Yeah, so we'll keep saying, but they'll never listen to.
Toughest man in the game right now.
Also, Cody Rhodes is half Cuban. His mom is of Cuban descendant. She grew up here in Tampa. Yeah. I appreciate Cody Rhodes for that, and also I just love seeing mixed race family all the time.
You heard what he said earlier. Oh, Blue Thunder! Sammy!
Mixed race and nationality families are always the best because I follow a YouTuber her girlfriend is Ireland and she's Puerto Rican, and I'm like, wow, that's a hell of a language diversity.
Lower comes in with a right hand. This one completely breaking down, referee. Completely out of control. Oh, Tonga flattened. Watch out!
Who is JC Mateo? I don't know. All I know is that he was famous in Japanese wrestling, but that's of less importance to me because he hasn't even made an impact to me whatsoever, even now. Yay! Again? Wow, I can't believe he did. Wow. Solo. You lost twice, my guy. You lost twice, my guy, so that really shows, wow, Smackdown ends in a happy ending for once. Wow, Smackdown ends in a happy ending for once. Yeah, I'm so glad. I knew that team would be solid. It's just that I thought they would lead up the storyline a lot more, but...
Yeah, we got our team.
Yes, Molly.
Now Jay's coming in.
No, Mommy. Jay's not coming in. Yes. Rumor I heard Naomi may be pregnant. WWE neither is confirmed or denied, but they have confirmed that she'll be out for a period of time. But they have to eventually say something because they have to relinquish her title the moment she does announce she's pregnant. So it's not like they can't hide it for long. So I don't think she's really pregnant because they would have said something a lot sooner. But since she's champion, they're probably still figuring out a way how to tell people. So if she is or isn't pregnant, and that makes me wonder if she'll have to relinquish it either way. But either way, we had to find out later on. Olympic wrestler. He highlight to Japan. He wore everything. Jacob Fatu. It's all good. I don't need to go that far. Sammy has been teasing wanting a world title run. Yes, but it's another bump in the road. So if Jacob Fatu really is not getting another shot at Solo, at least Sammy will have his second and first try. So that's all. Hey, AAA tomorrow. Yes, I will live stream AAA tomorrow in some nice clothing. My ocean fairy K pajamas. I'll try and make my hair look nice. That's only if I don't have my wig all planned out, because I told you I don't have a wig for this outfit set, but I'm seeing if I could work out a look with the previous wigs that I have. So if none works, which I'm hoping at least one will, because I have my purple one for my Valentino cosplay that I think could work if I style it right, but still, I wish I had some I wish I had some blue hair extensions. That way I could give it a little bit more matching color vibe on the outfit. But either way, I'll make it work. I always do when it comes to outfits. And a reminder that I have got all the accessories for my WWE look, but still the two most important things that I'm missing is the outfit and the wigs. So I'm just waiting on those, and then I'll see Heat Wave or maybe Clash of Paris even. I'll wear it. So Solo losing while champ hurts his cred. Yeah, that's why I said that really shows, like, you know, how much he's flopping. Like, he can try all he wants to make Bloodline 2.0s or 3.0s, but still, it's not gonna work. So, I don't know why WWE even tries. He was fine on his own, and he never needed to make a Bloodline 2.0. Bad call taking title off Fatu. Yeah, it was. But at least like, you know, his popularity is too high for him to stay irrelevant. So that's the thing he has to fall back on right now. So at least he had that to fall back on. When Solo loses that title, what's he gonna fall back on? Nothing. But that is all, I think. Yeah. I was just paying attention to the commercial because it had something I wanted to actually hear. But yeah, that's the end of the show, and I'm going to get ready for tomorrow AAA. And I said I won't have a big thumbnail. I'll just make it super simple, but I'll have my outfit on, so like, you know, I hope I can make it look nice as possible. And the tradition of doing an idol dance after everyone. So Roman off TV filming Street Fighter filming. Yeah, that's like, you know, the main reason, one of the main reasons. But I don't think it's only because of that. Because November Survivor Series is not that far ahead, but still, I don't know, like, you know, if people want to wait till November just for Roman Reigns, because the storyline for Seth Rollins and CM Punk, like, you know, it's not going to be enough, because Roman Reigns is so heavily invested in, you know, being a part of that storyline. So if we just forget about him for some time, then I don't know. But still, I'm sure rumors will be debunked soon enough. Another amazing show. Thank you for deleting the refrab. Thank you for allowing us to be part of the PK crew. You long for have an amazing weekend, safe weekend. See you Monday. Yep. Goodbye. But I'll be here tomorrow for AAA. So if you really want to come back, I'll be there for that. So at 9 o'clock tomorrow, I'll watch Triplemania. At this point, Roman part-time since Mania lost to Cody. Well, I kind of thought we established that, like, you know, as fans, but okay. Thanks for reminding. But that's all, though. I'm going to end it here because I now am going to actually start focusing on my reaction to Digital Circuits, because I could have watched it before the stream started, but I chose not to because I really wanted to get really comfortable and invested in the, you know, the episode Digital Circuits, because it's gonna be awesome, and I'm scared and excited to see what's going to happen, because if you guys know, Jax and Pomni are a team, and the trailer has me so intrigued, and I'm like, what happened to them? Like, I love that they're bonding, but why is Pomni, like, you know, our anxiety filled, like, you know, nonchalant girl just being so vicious and such a Jax now? And I'm like scared. I hope it doesn't bite anybody in the ass, though. I hope she doesn't be an asshole like him. That's the only thing I hope. But that's all for another reaction that you'll see eventually next week. So I'm going to get down with my recording. So I will see you all tomorrow at Triplemania. Bye, good night. Remember, my Cash Apps and Ko-Fi on the link description below. Any and all donations are well accepted, as well as the Discord and Instagram page for Knockin Chu Out. All the latest news and group chats will be on the Discord, and to hear news and my opinions on Instagram, if you don't have Discord, that'll be there. So that's all. And I don't have the link for the WWE server, like, you know, the wrestling server, but just like I always say, if it's not on this chat, just go on a previous live stream and it'll be there, and just press the home button. So that's all. It'll really save you when you don't have live TV and live TV and streaming services like I do. So if you want to actually watch Triplemania tomorrow, that's your way to do it. If you don't, like, you know, for whatever reason, can't access YouTube, but who can't access YouTube, so it's fine. But I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm going to get down to recording episode 6 of Digital Circus. So bye, take good care, and remember, do it with idle energy. Bye.